My name's Jeffrey Hall. I'm from the United States. I've been living here in Alain since 2009. I teach grade 6 local students. I've been wearing glasses since 1981 when I was 8 years old. Wore glasses until I was 11, and then I moved to contact lenses. My vision steadily worsened as I got older, and my glasses got thicker and thicker and thicker. Wearing glasses was always really difficult, especially as an active boy. It was really difficult for me to run around outside. I spent a lot of time outside. We grew up in the country. And so to have to be worrying about my glasses, worrying about my glasses when I was going swimming, and then later in my life when I was wearing contact lenses, of course you can't wear them in the water. So it was always very difficult. I was always worried if I had my contact lens case, something to put my glasses in. I remember getting in a great deal of trouble from my mother one time. I was probably about 10 years old, and I was wearing my glasses, and my brother and I were playing around in the living room, and I ended up taking them off and forgot where they were, and I sat on them and broke them, and I had to get a new pair of glasses, and it caused a lot of trouble that day for me. I started going to Magrabi Optical when I came here to Alain so they could take care of my glasses and my contact lenses. And I had been going to them for 4 years, and I had heard that Magrabi was opening an eye hospital here in Alain, and I had decided that I needed a full workup on my eyes, a full checkup. And so I had asked at the optical center when the hospital was going to open, and they let me know as soon as it opened. And I came in, had my eyes fully checked out. When I went to see Dr. Tamer, he said to me, "Why don't you have LASIK?" And I said, well, I had heard about LASIK years and years ago, and when I had asked about it, I was told that my vision was too poor for them to be able to do anything about it. They were going to they could give me the surgery, but I would still have to wear glasses. And when I voiced that to Dr. Tamer, he said to me, "Well, I can fix your eyes." And he told me about Intralasik, and he said that it would make my vision 20/20. So I went home and I thought about it, and it didn't take very long. I made the decision to come in and have it done based on the quality of care that I'd had already from Magrabi Optical, and then coming here, and the checkup that I had here originally was amazing, and Dr. Tamer was a fantastic doctor, is a fantastic doctor, and he walked me through all of the different options that I could have done, and after hearing it again and then thinking it over, I decided on the Intralasik. The day of the procedure was a little bit frightening for me. With my history of problems with my eyes, I've had a couple of operations previously on my eyes, day surgery on my eyelids a couple of times. I was really scared. Nervous is a better word for it. When I got here to the hospital, everyone was very, very helpful. They could recognize that I was feeling very nervous. They brought me upstairs, sat me in a nice room. I was comfortable, I was able to relax. Getting ready for the procedure, again, I started to feel a little bit of anxiety, but everyone that was in the room with me was very helpful. They talked me through everything. They let me know what was going to be happening, got me prepared, put me on the table. Still, I was a little bit nervous, and then I could hear Dr. Tamer talking to me from behind me, and I immediately relaxed, even though the procedure is kind of disconcerting. There's a lot of noise going on, there's machines moving around. I was able to relax, and he helped me through it. And it was quite an experience. I would recommend anybody who has glasses and who's wearing contact lenses and their vision is poor to look into getting it done. After the surgery, there was some discomfort, and of course there was. My eyes were sore, you know, and I had been, I'd had an operation done on them. The sunlight was very bright here in the desert, and I got a ride home. I got myself relaxed on my sofa. I turned on the television, and I fell asleep for a couple of hours. When I woke up, I was able to look across the room, and I realized that I was looking at the television and I could see it clearly without my glasses on. And it was a it was a wonderful thing to kind of see through all of the fog all of a sudden and see that everything was clear. And after having a good night's sleep, I spent most of the day just kind of walking around my house, looking at everything and realizing that I was never going to have to reach around and try to find my glasses on my bedside table. I went in and I got rid of all of my contact lens solution and spent a lot of time reappreciating what it was like to see clearly once again, and it was a fantastic experience. I would recommend it to anyone. If you are afraid, or if you are worried, or you're concerned that they're not going to be able to correct your vision, then you definitely need to come see Dr. Tamer here at Magrabi and ask him your questions and get your advice and take it home, think about it, and decide that they can fix your eyes.